Let's start off your brand new week with a look at your latest local news from around the region. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today is brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center.
Dr. Andy Hollenbeck is a Petoskey surgeon who practices 2 days a week at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center with 3 very important words: colon cancer screening.
Colon cancer screening start at the age of 45 for average risk individuals. This is a change from previous 50-year-old starting age.
Colon cancer is one of the most easily prevented cancers because screenings can stop it before it can begin.
Screenings to remove polyps, which are small outgrowths within the colon. These polyps can be precancerous, which if left in your colon for a long enough period of time will eventually change into colon cancer.
Colonoscopies remove the polyp, preventing the cancer.
Remove them and send them to the pathologist or the lab, and this prevents them from changing into colon cancer.
Dr. Hollenbeck urges not putting off colon cancer screenings.
However, it is very beneficial to your overall health in preventing colon cancer. It's timely, the ability to go home shortly after.
Talk to your primary care provider about colon cancer screenings today. Helen Newberry Joy. Your health, our passion.
In your latest local news this morning, an Eastern Upper Peninsula emergency manager is being recognized with a prestigious statewide award. The Michigan State Police Emergency Management and Homeland Security Division has announced that Mike Casper, the Mackinac County Emergency Management Coordinator, is this year's 2024 Michigan Professional Emergency Manager of the Year. The PEM Award recognizes emergency management professionals who display outstanding professional ethics, leadership, and innovation while offering essential contributions to the field of emergency management throughout the state of Michigan. Casper has more than 18 years of experience in the field of emergency management. Most recently, he's played a critical role in the response to the northern Michigan ice storm, which took place earlier this spring. That work prompted both local and state emergency declarations for Mackinac County. Casper also serves on the Michigan PEM Advisory Board as a certified instructor, multiple incident command system courses. In 2023, Casper developed and led Operation Safe Harbor, a large-scale emergency exercise that engaged the Michigan National Guard in constructing a floating dock on the west side of the island to support the evacuation of Mackinac Island residents and visitors if there was an event or attack or other failure of the island's port. During his time as the Mackinac County Emergency Manager, Casper has been known for mentoring new emergency managers and strengthening planning efforts throughout District 8, which covers the entire Upper Peninsula. He's been praised for collaborations with pipeline and rail stakeholders, particularly on emergency planning related to the 4 energy pipelines running beneath the Straits of Mackinac. He's also worked with officials from the Canadian National Railway, which runs through the eastern Upper Peninsula. Casper is a participant in meetings in Washington, D.C., sharing his expertise on the Line 5 and Mackinac County emergency planning and response capabilities. You can get more information on Mackinac County Emergency Manager Mike Casper's PEM Award by going to the Michigan.gov website. The Village of Newberry is notifying the public that they'll hold their annual Truth and Taxation hearing on Tuesday, May 20th. It'll take place immediately following the public hearing on the DWSRF plan. Village Council will hold that public hearing regarding the 2025 property taxes Tuesday, May 20th. Those meetings will take place at the Village of Newberry Council Chambers at 307 East McMillan Avenue. You can go to the Village of Newberry, Michigan Facebook page or villageofnewberry.com website to view this year's property tax numbers for the Village of Newberry. Quabbin area schools and the public library is reminding the community that Melcat servers will be down this week. The library's Melcat system is receiving updates starting today. Updates are due to be completed before the end of this week. Library patrons may notice some interruptions if they're using the Melcat website during this weekly period. Library staff thanks the community for their patience. If you have any questions, you can stop in or contact the library for updates on the Melcat server process. The Lewis County Board of Appeals is currently seeking multiple candidates to join their organization. Lewis County Commissioners accepting 2 applications for vacancies on the Lewis County Zoning Board of Appeals. You can submit your letter of interest to the Lewis County Clerk's Office, 407 West Harry Street, Newberry, Michigan, 49868. Deadline for applications is Friday at 4 p.m. Get more information in the most recent edition of the Newberry News. That's the Lewis County Commissioners accepting applications for 2 vacancies in the Lewis County Zoning Board of Appeals. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That's your latest local news. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. It's National Hospital Week. Learn more about what Helen Newberry Joy Hospital Healthcare Center is doing for our community by going online to hnjh.org. Time now to check in with sports this morning. Newberry baseball and softball teams in E.U.P conference action today will hit the road to play the Pickford Panthers. It's a 4:15 start time in both doubleheaders over at the Pickford High School. Baseball and softball looking to put themselves in position to compete for conference championships down the stretch run. Again, baseball and softball doubleheader conference action in Pickford, 4:15, your first pitch this afternoon. Tigers took their second straight loss to wrap up a weekend series with the Texas Rangers, falling 6-1 Sunday afternoon. Tigers are still in good shape, 26-15 on the season, 14-5 at Comerica Park. Texas's offense had a strong weekend. They roughed up Reese Olson on Sunday, 4 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned for the Tigers starter. Detroit's only run came on a 9th inning sacrifice fly from Spencer Torkelson. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today: sunny and warm, a high in the upper 70s. South winds 10 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20. Tuesday, mostly sunny again in the upper 70s. South winds 5 to 10. Warm weather continuing Wednesday, partly sunny, highs in the mid 70s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That's your latest news, sports, and weather. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.